So this automatically starts fluffing up. We just have to
Hello, good morning. Today's breakfast main ingredient would be banana. So I'll be making dishes of a banana.
so it has come into a beautiful color and we can eat this now with our chutney.
So both these dishes are Mangalorean dishes. One is called Mangalorean buns and the other one is called Goli Bhaje.
Has a really nice banana flavor. This is how our Goli Bhaje should look, and we should have this with our chutneys. It looks really fluffy and making our Mangalore buns and Mangalorean Goli Bhaje. So these two are snacks as well as breakfast dishes. So for that, first we'll start making our chutney, because both the dishes require chutney to be alongside to be eaten. Coconut, half a coconut I have ground it and I have kept it aside. To this I will add some coriander leaves, around 1 to 2 teaspoon of coriander leaves I have added. I will add some ginger and I will add 1 chili into this, some curds into this. So normally when I make chutney, I put curds into this. It tastes really good. So this is a unique way of making chutney. So you all can do this. If you don't have tamarind, you can always use curds. I'm putting 1 teaspoon of salt to this. So my chutney has been ground to a paste. It's looking really beautifully green colored.
If you're watching this video and have not subscribed to me, please subscribe immediately. Even you guys try to make the recipes which I share, and please send me the pic and I'll highlight you over here.
So now I'll put a tempering to this, a tadka, around 1 teaspoon of oil. Now once the oil is heated, we'll add our mustard seeds. So we have mustard seeds over here. So don't add too much. Let's add only around a quarter teaspoon of mustard seeds. A few curry leaves to this. So this is how the tempering is done, and it gives a good aroma to the chutney, as well as it doesn't let it spoil. The evening it will remain fresh after you put a tempering. So that's why a tempering is necessary for the chutney. Suppose if you want to make chutney and keep it till evening, so it is good if you do this. I have taken 1.5 cup of wheat flour. So normally all-purpose flour also people make this, but wheat flour is more healthier option. So I have decided to go with the wheat flour. Around 2 to 3 mashed bananas over here. I'll make a hole in this and I'll add my bananas into this. So half of the bananas I'll reserve it for the next dish. I'll add only half of it because the next dish also requires bananas to be put into it. I'll also add some sugar. Around 2 teaspoons of sugar will go in, and I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt. Now I'll put oil into this and I'll knead this into a dough. Now all the ingredients I have put just now are all moist, so I'll not put any water to knead it. I'll make this dough without any water. If your dough becomes too moist like this, now my dough has become really moist. So what I'll do is I'll add some more wheat flour into it, and because I need a firm dough, I don't need it too moist. So adding a little bit more flour will help you form a firm dough. So we have to keep our dough for at least 5 to 10 minutes because we have put baking soda in it. So let it rise a little bit. So now we'll take one ball. We'll take 2 balls in fact, but we'll take a little big ball, so that because our buns should be a little thicker. So that's why we will take a bigger ball of dough like this. So only this much. It should be only this much. You can see how thick it is from all the sides, so it should be like this. So these are not sweet buns, they are savory buns. That's why it's a really good breakfast option and it tastes really awesome. So we should deep fry it like this. So look at our bun, it has become really round in shape. Look at this. This is how it should become. Now we will start frying another one. I'll show you how to fry another one. So this automatically starts fluffing up. We just have to just do this. We should just put some oil on it. That's it, like this, and automatically it will start fluffing up like this. So it has come into a beautiful color, and both our buns are ready, and we can eat this now with our chutney. So we will serve our Mangalore buns with some chutney, and it tastes really amazing. I'll show you how it looks from inside. So from inside it looks really fluffy and amazing from inside. Look at this. It has a lot of texture inside this, and that's why it tastes very good. It tastes amazing. You should try this, and only then you will believe me. So have a bite. So you can prepare as many buns as you require, and the rest of the dough which we had made, you can keep it in a tiffin box like this, airtight box like this, and you can keep it in the fridge and remove this and just roll it out, and in 3 to 4 minutes your buns will be ready. And if you have coconut chutney kept in the fridge, you can remove it, heat it, and have it along with these buns.
They are really healthy dishes, and they're very easy to make and super tasty.
Now we'll start making our goli bhaje. So goli bhaje is another fried dish, but this is also made out of wheat flour. So in the wheat flour we'll have to add bananas again. It's a beautiful banana aroma. That's why it feels really amazing to eat. We feel like eating a lot because of the taste of the bananas. And now we'll put some ginger, finely chopped ginger, some finely chopped green chilies. Okay, so these are green chilies. I finely chopped them, and these are curry patta or curry leaves. I've chopped them too. I'll add some salt, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, very little. I have some yogurt, so I will add around 2 teaspoons of yogurt to this. So little by little you have to add water to this. Mix it up well like that. We need a sticky paste. It should not be too thin and neither too thick. So look at this. We have got the sticky paste like this. So it should look like this in texture. So put it into the oil by making small balls with your hands like this. So let it fry completely on one side, only then we'll turn it on the other side. It will fry and it will automatically start coming up. So look, it has become a little dark brown. Now we'll turn it around and start frying it on the other side. So this is how it should look. So even if you put a little batter, it will become really round and fluffy, and it will fluff up like this. Around 15 to 20 minutes your breakfast is ready, and it is really yummy to eat, and you will really enjoy eating this, and it is healthy too. So the frying time is around 2 minutes, so it doesn't remain in the oil for long, so that's why it doesn't soak up much oil, and that's why it's healthy to eat. So you should always keep your oil very hot, and you should fry it. This is how our goli bhaje should look, and we should have this with our chutneys. And we can keep the rest of the batter in a refrigerator and have it whenever we feel like. So this too is a very amazing, crispy and very tasty dish, and it look at how it looks. The texture is really soft and fluffy. Look at this. It's really very good to see. It's really soft and crispy. So you can prepare this and have it. It's really tasty, has a really nice banana flavor, as well as it is healthy because we have made it out of wheat flour.
So make this breakfast dish and enjoy it every morning and keep yourself fit and healthy and slim.
So take a bite. I have started eating my Mangalorean buns. They are looking amazing. So I have taken a few pieces of papaya and with some chutney I am having my breakfast. So for me one piece is enough and it feels great after having this. Can you see the layerings inside? It's looking so fluffy and so awesome. This is why I like it. It has a nice banana flavor and it gives a really fulfilling feeling when you're having it. So that is why I really love it. So cut some fruits along with your breakfast and have it regularly.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up quickly. Subscribe to my channel and stay connected. Share with your family and friends. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Until next time, keep it simple, simply city.